You launched, people are downloading your app, maybe you even get some good early numbers, and then nothing. They open it once, maybe twice, and disappear. In this video, I am going to show you exactly where users drop off and what to fix first so they actually stick around. I have worked on over 20 mobile products with founders at various stages, and retention problems almost always come down to the same handful of mistakes. The good news is they are fixable if you know where to look. So let's start there. Before you change anything in your app, you need to know where people are actually dropping off. Because most founders I talk to have a feeling about what's wrong, and most of the time they are guessing, and analytics is what turns a feeling into a fact. Tools like Mixpanel, Amplitude, or even Firebase give you a clear picture of where users drop off, which screen, which step, which moment they close the app and don't come back. Without this, you are making changes based on instinct and hoping something sticks. With it, you can see that, for example, 60% of users leave during step 2 of your onboarding, and that tells you exactly where to focus. The thing I see most often is founders making changes to the wrong part of the product. They redesign the home screen because it feels like that's where the problem is. Meanwhile, analytics should have shown them that users never made it past registration. That is a completely different fix, and without data you would never know. Set this up before you start fixing things. Even a basic funnel, first open, registration, first key action, return visit, that gives you enough to work with. It will save you weeks of guessing. So let's say you set up your funnel and you look at the data. Where do the most apps lose people first? Almost always it's right at the beginning, before a user has even seen what your app does. You open the app for the first time and immediately you are asked for your phone number or your email or to connect the calendar, or sometimes all the three, before you have seen a single feature, before you understand why you should trust this product with your data. This is one of the fastest ways to lose a user. People are protective of their information, and they should be. If you ask for it before you give them a reason to care, most of them will just close the app. The fix is simple in principle. Show value first, ask for data second. Let the user experience the core of your product before you ask them for anything. A phone number can wait until it's genuinely necessary. Registration can often wait until after the first meaningful action. The less friction before the first moment of value, the better your retention will be. Because what you are really protecting here is the user path to the one moment that makes them stay. The moment has a name, the aha moment. It's the point where the user thinks, okay, I get it, this is useful. And if your app doesn't deliver that moment quickly and clearly, users leave before they even get there. A classic example is Spotify. You open the app, you search for a song, it plays instantly. No registration required. That is the aha moment. They let you experience the product before they ask you for anything. Not every app can be obviously that frictionless, but the principle holds. Now let's take a closer look at onboardings. I want to be clear here because this is often misunderstood. A good onboarding is not the problem. A good onboarding sets context, builds a little anticipation, and guides the user towards that aha moment faster. And that's worth keeping. The problem is onboarding that replaces the aha moment instead of leading to it. 5 screens of feature callouts before you have touched the product, a tutorial that explains everything except why you should care, a registration wall that stops you before you have seen anything worth registration for. That kind of onboarding doesn't build immersion, it builds friction. The user hasn't experienced anything yet, so they have no reason to push through. Think about what that moment is in your product. What is the single thing that makes a new user think, I need this? Now, ask yourself, does your onboarding get them there faster, or does it slow them down? The last one common mistake is hidden in paywalls. This is where a lot of founders get it wrong, not because they charge, but because of how they communicate what they are charging for. A weak paywall isn't one that asks for money. A weak paywall is one where the user doesn't understand what they are paying for. If someone hits your paywall and their reaction is, wait, what do I actually get if I pay? You have lost them. Paywall should be the moment where a user who already understands your product decides whether it's worth it to them, not the moment where they're still trying to figure out what your app does. The user should reach your paywall only after they experience enough of the product to have an opinion on it. And when they do reach it, be specific about what they're getting. A paywall that just lists feature names like unlimited projects, advanced analytics, priority support means nothing to someone who doesn't yet understand your product. So connect features to outcomes instead. Like track every client project in one place, see exactly which campaigns are driving revenue, tell the user what the live looks with the paid version, not just what buttons they get to press. So to pull this together, if you are looking at your retention numbers and wondering where to start, first, set up analytics if you haven't already. Find the exact step where most users drop off, that's your priority. Then work through the funnel in order. Are you asking too much too early? Push that later. Is your aha moment hidden? Cut the steps in front of it. Is your paywall converting badly? Check whether users understand what they are paying for before they hit it. Retention isn't one problem. It's a series of small drop-offs that compound. Fix them one at a time, measure the impact, and move to the next one. That's how you turn a leaky funnel into something that actually holds. If you are building a mobile product and want a second opinion on your retention, I do free discovery calls. Link is in the description. Subscribe if that was useful because I post a new video every week. Bye.